Okay, so the mainstream media doesn't really report the news. When I worked for NBC in 84 to 87, every story had two sides to a story. Equal amount of time was given to both sides of that, so that people could make up their own minds as to what the truth was. And that's no longer the case. But I want to give a shout out to people like Steve Bannon and Mike Lindell and General Flynn and Sidney Powell and Lynn Wood and President Trump. These are the people who have been our loudest voices, making sure that we are heard through them. There's another network of people that I've just learned about, and I've called them the Patriot Network. These people are getting our message out. It's almost like an underground, but it's really the next generation of news, because we're going directly to the people with our messaging. People like Jim and Joe Hoft of the Gateway Pundit, one of the only websites that produced actual stories about what occurred on November 3rd and after across the country, especially in the swing states. I've got to know Jim pretty well over the past few months, and he's graciously reposted some of the articles that I've written on the Granite Rock, which has helped explode awareness on what's going on here. So deep appreciation and thanks to him. I want to give out a shout out to Heather Mullins from Real America's Voice. She's up at the state, well, not the State House, she's up at the audit right now. She wanted to be here, but she felt it was more responsible and on her obligation to report and to oversight, right? She's the checks and balances for us so we can be here today. As well as, Joe, who stepped in for you? Cynthia Mercer? And who else? And Brandon? And Brandon. They're up there as well. So these people deserve our great appreciation. And on Cover DC. So we've all gotten to know people like Brian Cancon, George Behezy, Doug Tenapple, Nick Johnson, and Nick Messina. These guys have been putting on guests like myself and Tom, like Bill Bailey, who's the plaintiff in the Antrim County, Michigan lawsuit that exposed what went on there with those machines being rigged. And Matt DePerno and Garland Favorito in Georgia. And it's a pleasure and an honor to have one of these patriots from the Patriot Network here today, Nick Messina.
Thank you. I love you too. Thank you guys. It's such an honor to be here. It really is. And believe it or not, I'm terrified of public speaking. You know, I can do a live stream with thousands of people watching, but I'm in my room, you know, I don't see them. So coming here, it's a little terrifying, but when Ken asked me to speak, I couldn't say no, because these guys are my heroes. Really. I mean, Ken, Marilyn, Donald, Lisa, Tom, and all of you guys. All of you guys are my heroes. I really believe. You guys, you don't know me from Adam, but I had no interest in politics. I didn't care. I just was so apathetic. It's just something I left up to everybody else to care about, you know, for a long time. And really, it was when the government put the world on house arrest and made us wear masks and told me I couldn't go see my grandmother in her nursing home, and she almost died, and I couldn't go see her. And I saw things happening, and I saw riots and burning and looting, and you know what? I said, I don't want to be, whatever side that is, I'm not on that one, I'm on this one, you know? And that's how I became a conservative. And let me tell you something, I am mind blown at all the relationships I've formed of amazing people. Everybody has a story. Every single person here has a reason why they're fighting, why they showed up today. And every single person I've talked to inspires me and makes me feel like I have a responsibility
We all have one
to
thing
show
in
up
common.
too.
One thing in common, though.
That's
The
right.
United States of America.
That's right. That's right. So I realized something, that when I started making YouTube videos, I just kept going on rants to my wife. I was like, listen, this is what's happening. You gotta wake up. This is what, you know. And she got tired of it. So I said, I need an outlet. I have to go start talking about this. And I started talking to a camera. I didn't know if anybody would watch. I didn't know if anybody felt like I did. I had no idea the amount of people who felt exactly like I did. Thank you. But you know what? Nobody was talking about it. The news is a propaganda machine. Mainstream media, they're all corrupt. They're all bought off, and they won't tell you the truth. And so people think they're the minority. The election is a lie. And they tell you that, oh, Joe Biden got 80 million votes. He's the most popular candidate in American history. Give me a break. You remember his little circles? And, you know, the guy didn't campaign. He didn't even leave his basement.
He couldn't fill this tent.
He couldn't fill his tent. No. I don't believe anybody voted for Joe. Only maybe a small handful of people voted against Trump. But nobody voted for that guy. I'm serious. But you know what? It showed me making these videos and seeing the response, and it just grow and take off and blow up. It overwhelms me. The thousands and thousands of people that I know are out there, but I've never seen them with my own eyes. And when I live stream, you guys here you are. So I'm getting to that. So when I live stream that selectman meeting, and it was actually Donald and Lisa helped me out, people on the ground recording it, so give them a round of applause. I saw them walk up to all these people outside of that building singing the national anthem, and I'm about to cry. You know, it was the first time I seen it. They're out there. You know, and these are the people. Let me just say this. Everybody here, these are the people that are going to save the country. All of you guys. Because rather than sitting home and complaining and feeling hopeless and saying there's nothing we can do about it, nobody's going to do anything about it, you said, I'm going to do something about it. And if everybody had your mentality, we'd win like that. Yep. And the cool thing is, it's growing every single day. You would think that the further we get from November 3rd, the less people would show up, right? No. The opposite's happening. Every single day, this movement's growing bigger and bigger. And let me tell you, that's their biggest fear, is unity. They want to take away your ability to come together. They want to stop. They want to shut you up. They don't want you talking. I have to censor myself on YouTube. I can't say certain words. I have to code word it, or they'll take my videos down. No, I don't like Rumble. But it's about getting it out to as many people as possible.
Give them your link.
So listen. What you guys are doing is their greatest fear. You're showing up, you're unifying, you're sticking together, and you know, you're communicating with each other. Those are the things they don't want you to do. You know, when I saw the Board of Selectmen tell you guys you were irrelevant, I felt like he was telling me I was irrelevant. And when I saw you stand up and turn your backs to your crooked, corrupt government, I felt like I stood up and turned my back. So I want to thank you guys because it motivated me. It motivated me. You know, like I said, I'm afraid of public speaking. I'm kind of shy. I'm an introvert. You guys pushed me out of my comfort zone. You did. So now I'm showing up because of you guys. And I'm going to keep showing up until we win. These people, for a long time, have gotten used to this crowd of people. They fight until they lose. They just keep fighting, and they'll cheat. They'll cheat to win. You know? But they've pushed so hard and made us all so uncomfortable and disgusted with their corruption that you pushed just a little too hard and you woken up a sleeping giant. And you know what? It's not going away.
Ends now.
It's not going away, and it ends now. We can't wait till 2024. Absolutely not. People that think we're stuck in the past, we're not stuck in the past. This is about the future. We have to have the freedom of speech, and we have to have free and fair elections. I'm bringing a child into this world. My wife is pregnant. And I will fight, and I will fight, and I will fight so that he doesn't grow up in the world that they're trying to create. I'll do whatever it takes, and I know you guys will too, and that's how I know that we're going to win. So I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up today. Thank you for all your support. I love you guys. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you, Nick. All right, one more appearance.
Croc TV.